Hi guys and welcome back to Geordie and Sam, and in today's video we'll be doing round 22 footy tips. So without any further ado, let's just get started.
Friday night footy, this is a bit of a tough one to pick. Obviously Sydney not playing the best footy they've played this year, coming off a big 112-point loss. And Collingwood coming off a close win. They haven't been that good recently. But I'm gonna go out in a leg and I'm gonna tip Collingwood here. I think they might just get the job done.
So the first game of the round on Friday night is Sydney versus Collingwood played at the SCG. I'm going to tip Collingwood.
Now we move on to a really good game where we have Brisbane versus GWS. This one's at the Gabba. I think Brisbane continue their run of form. I think they add another win. I think that's it. They just win.
First game on Saturday is Brisbane versus GWS at the Gabba. I'm going to choose Brisbane.
Next, North Melbourne versus West Coast. Never thought I'd say this. Both teams coming off wins. But I think because it's in Tasmania on Hobart, I think that North Melbourne get the win easily on this one.
The next game of the round is North Melbourne versus West Coast at Bloodstone Arena. I'm going to tip North Melbourne.
Fremantle, Geelong in Perth. This one's a tough one again, but I'm going to tip Fremantle. It's at home. I don't know what Geelong did on the. They played the Crows. They just win, so I think Fremantle get the win here as well.
The next game after that is Fremantle versus Geelong at Optus Stadium. I'm going to tip Fremantle.
Next is Essendon versus Gold Coast. This one's away, so Gold Coast stand no chance. Essendon somewhat got their season back on track after their win against Freo. So I think Essendon to win this one quite comfortably.
And the game after that is Essendon versus Gold Coast at Marvel Stadium. I'm going to tip Essendon.
Next, Melbourne versus Port. This one has a lot riding on it. Port obviously beating Sydney by a lot. Melbourne not doing too well. I don't think they've got May. Melbourne beat Port last time, but things have changed. I think Port to win this one somewhat comfortably.
And the last game on Saturday is Melbourne versus Port Adelaide at the MCG. Port Adelaide won last week and Melbourne lost. I'm going to tip Port Adelaide.
Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, I should say, Carlton Hawthorn. This one's a really tough one. Carlton haven't beaten anyone necessarily good recently, and Hawthorn, well, they're just doing Hawthorn things right now. So I'm going to tip the Hawks to win this one. And I think it will be pretty close. I think it'll be a good game.
The game on Sunday is Carlton versus Hawthorn at the MCG. I'm going to tip Hawthorn, I think.
Next is Richmond, St Kilda. Both coming off losses. Obviously, you don't want to lose. But I think Richmond now might as well just play some young kids. I think they've got the wooden spoon all to themselves. St Kilda for me.
The last game of the round is Richmond versus St Kilda at Marvel Stadium. I'm going to tip St Kilda.
Next, we have the Crows versus the Western Bulldogs. I hope the Crows win this one because it makes Port have an easier job to try and get top 4 this year. But I don't think the Crows will win. I think the Western Bulldogs will have this one wrapped up pretty quickly. So I tip the Western Bulldogs for that one.
And the last game of the round is Adelaide versus Western Bulldogs at Adelaide Oval. Western Bulldogs don't play very well at Adelaide Oval, and Adelaide almost won to Geelong. I'm going to tip the Western Bulldogs as a safe tip.
Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.